it feels really great. I mean, the moment I entered the stadium,
no matter what the result is or no matter what the outcome is, but you still get an opportunity to do it another day.
in 2019, which was just a one-run loss, so that hurted us a lot. I felt like, okay, there was a burden on my shoulders, and suddenly, that burden's gone away now. It feels really great. I mean, the moment I entered the stadium, it felt all nostalgic. And I mean, yes, I have had my times with CSK. I've played a few games here, but even before that, I've played Ranji games. And in 2010, actually, was my first game here in Chepauk. So stadium and ground has changed a lot since then, but I would say the weather has still stayed the same. So yeah, I mean, amazing experience. I mean, I would always look forward to play in Chepauk whenever there's an opportunity.
Actually, I was imagining a lot because I had seen the atmosphere, I had seen the electrifying, noise and all everything. I had experienced everything. So obviously, that was going on in the mind for a while when I had practiced for 2 days. I was just imagining the whole crowd and everything. CSK entering the stadium and all everything. So actually, I'm just waiting for that moment. But first time to play here, it was actually special because I feel this is the place where my journey started. Because coming to CSK and then getting to learn a lot of things. Getting to you can say first experience of what it is at higher level. So I think this is the place where it all started.
I mean, I have had the taste of how people in Chennai are, how they support cricket. And the moment they were chanting, I immediately remembered our 2018 times when CSK was back, and for the practice game also there were about 10,000 people. So we had never seen an atmosphere like that.
No matter what the result is or no matter what the outcome is, but you still get an opportunity to do it another day. So I think that's what the process is for me. And I feel same as he said that the A2s are just one step below the international level. So I think even when I made my debut, as he rightly said, there was not much of nervousness because generally it is like, you come out from a domestic season, you wear the blue jersey, there is automatically a lot of nervousness. So you are used to wearing that jersey, you are used to wearing that cap, you are used to playing in that kind of atmosphere. Plus you are used to your dressing room, whatever people you have been with. So I think this comforts the level what you need for the international thing. And I think obviously you get a good match practice with the international teams where they come with their own standard, they come with their own discipline. So I think in a way it is very progressive as a player, I feel.
He was, I mean, obviously I've known about him since quite a few years, and I actually remember someone told me about him in 2017, and then I saw him doing well in the domestic circuit, and then India A, then he came in the CSK's setup, and seeing him doing so well, and when he got his real opportunity, I mean, when he played the full season in the IPL, he straight away made a mark. Yes, he played a few games in 2020, but he played a couple of games in the middle order and then opened in one of the games. So it was not a very kind stint towards him. But in 2021, yes, he made a mark. Since game one till the finals, he was right there. He was the top performer of the CSK, and I mean, everyone expected from him, and he actually delivered to everyone's expectations. So it's good to see when a youngster who comes and delivers for the team and straight away makes a mark in in lifting the trophy. I would say not only just in the league phase or in the knockout, but to lift the trophy. And yes, I have had my experience of lifting the trophy in 2018, but 2021 was more special because we also saw the loss in 2019, which was just a one-run loss. So that hurted us a lot. again a special year because we were able to turn the tide. Not often you see that a team has lost 3 games in a row and they make it up from there and win the final. And final, even the final game, I remember. I mean, yes, we got 190 on the board, but there was so much dew coming in. We never thought that okay we would win because everything was going against us. Shubman hit one ball in the air. It touched the spider cam and the decision was overturned. So, again, we were in a huddle that okay, we knew that it's going to be not out. So we were thinking what's going to happen next. And for a moment, everyone was clueless. But myself, Bravo, and my boy, we were standing together. And Bravo said that okay, they're scoring at a good rate. There are no loss on the board. I'm telling you that we have to bowl death overs now and push them as much as possible. Take the game towards the end. I don't know what was my boy thinking. He just sent Bravo to long off, like, go back. He asked me, what do you want to bowl? I said, you tell me, I'm comfortable, whatever you ask me to do. So the way I answered, he said, okay, do one thing, keep mid off in the circle and let's see what happens. The very next ball, Venkatesh Iyer got out, then Nitish Rana got out, then we suddenly got the momentum from there. So yes, I bowled well, but again, the greatness of a man to, think in such a tense situation also is brought some kind of reasoning and result in that very moment. So uh, I mean, yeah, and finally when we lifted the cup, it was emotional because I had seen the 2019 loss and I was the face of the loss because I was the one to get out on the last ball. So winning 2020 win was amazing. It was emotional, and then I felt like okay, there was a burden on my shoulders, and suddenly that burden's gone away now because I had contributed in the final by taking 3 wickets. So there was some kind of performance which will help the team to win the game. So suddenly I was feeling on the top of the world.
I think as long as I remember the 2021 season, I was pretty much really focused on winning the trophy because because of mainly the 2 reasons I feel where the 2020 where we lost and 2021 I think it was going to be the last year of the cycle, and with the kind of players we had, we kind of knew that we are not going to get the same team together, and the kind of all these players playing together for almost 4 years, 6 years or 8 years. So I think somewhere it was going to be a breakdown for all. So I think for that reason, I think everyone came together, and I remember one moment very clearly where we were playing the first game, and my boy went into bat, and I think in the first or second ball he was in a situation where he was close to getting run out, and he dived in that situation. So I think not many times. I mean, it just happens in the moment, but to show that effort. Right from the first game, and to show that intent to something to do something or to achieve something, I think that clearly sent a message to everyone that if this guy wants to win it so badly, then obviously we have to step ourselves a little higher than what we are. So I think in that sense that really created the base for the process or for the thing that we wanted to do. And obviously with him, I think in that team or in any team I play, I think he's the most confident player I've always come across, because he always backs himself in all crucial situations, and he's always ready to face the situation, and he's always ready to take responsibility. For me, that is a standout for a player to take that responsibility again and again and again and again, and to have him or to play with him, it's really pride. And I feel obviously we miss him a lot in this dressing room and in this team and in this atmosphere. So obviously we miss him. I hope we get him back or he comes back. But obviously, as I said, it was a huge addition to what CSK has achieved over the last 4 years. I think he played a major role in that.
You will, you will not miss your family when you're with CSK. I can tell you that.